Hey guys, Tuesday, July 2nd, US session closed. Let's see what the Black Widow is doing today. As you can see, this is the area I've been, you watched my morning video, US pre-open. This is the area I was thinking the bulls were going to show up. And look at the volume. The bulls came. They came through. The Black Widow is a little hesitant now. Now we need to close above you can say pretty much 246, 247. But so far, the low we did was 241. We were off by the 45 degree of the Gann square of 9, which is 242. And I almost pulled the trigger, but you know what? I'm going to wait at least if it's going to pull back, retest it. I think I'm going to get in. Even for a bounce, even though, maybe it might turn, maybe it's a dead cat bounce, but the opportunity is there, the signals are there, and I'm going to see in the overnight, if there's a pullback, I'm going to get in. In regards to the simple glance, I'm going to skip the monthly and the weekly because this is pretty much where we're at. You can see that we kissed the linear regression channel and almost kissed the cloud and bounced. The MACD hasn't given us a buy signal yet. But if you're risky and you want to get in early, but there's a lot of risk because it could be a head fake and push lower. There's a level of 237 as of right now, and Woody's S2 is around 238. But let's see. I think this is a good opportunity, in my opinion. I'm going to wait for it to pull back in the overnight session. Hopefully it does, and if it doesn't, then any pullback I'm going to try to get in. Let's go into our geometry, APF, another slam. Bam, thank you, ma'am. Where did that come from? I heard it in a movie. I'm sorry, I digress. We bounce off the 50, which is another plus. So we're bouncing off the 50. We are bouncing off the linear regression channel, and you can say maybe the cloud. And on our market profile, this is the area where dollar store is open. So let's see if we could now chuck along higher. This will probably be an angle, and this is the big one we want to watch. Let's go into our point of control. Nothing really on the yearly. Let's see. Here on the monthly levels using the daily, we penetrated a little bit the 242. That was a level that I was thinking about getting in, and it pierced to the 241, but then bounced, and we're somewhere around 246. That was the level originally that I was hoping that it would hold, but you know how markets are. Now, the 4-hour is looking positive. Mobile positive signal. So it looks like the mobile on the 4-hour gets positive, and then maybe, do we get PPS here? Do we have PPS signal yet? The PPS signal. So we don't even have it yet. 246 right here. So we are already above 246. So this is the weekly level. You see that we overextended it, and it looks like it was a, bear trap. Too early to tell. To get the mobile positive, we need to close above 252. But so far, it looks like a bull kicker on the 4-hour in the Stokes. So if it gets up here, it probably is going to snap back down, and maybe that's when I'm going to get in, if I'm going to use the 4-hour. If I'm going to use the daily, and you know what, target to the upside using the weekly will be 252. All right, we got that. You can see on the US session, we just popped and then sold off and did a low around 241. This was your midpoint in regards to the open range. And we blew right through there. So let's see. The line in the sand for the overnight and into the US session will be 245. I know there's a lot of stuff going on in regards to like half a day and all this stuff. So I'm just look at your markets or the calendar, see what's happening there. But let's see. And then there's that hurricane in the Caribbean, I don't know if it's going to affect any of the, the natural gas facilities. I mean, if we have any, I'm not too in depth in research into that. And I don't even know if it's going to make it to the USA. But just in case if it does, that could be a catalyst if we do have some producers in that region wherever this hurricane is going to be heading to. But not that that's going to be the catalyst for this to spike. We're just going with some technical analysis and some forecasting techniques. But so far, let's see. Any pullback, I am going to be buying anywhere between 243, 246, 245. Those are nice little areas. Even this 25%, 243. Be nice if it gets to 242, because that would be a good entry level, because that's the 45 degree. So let's see, 241. That was the low. Yep, 241. And it bounced off the 45. And now it's hovering around the 246, which was the ideally area I thought it was going to hold. But you know how it is. The Black Widow wants to... She's all about playing games. Don't trust her. Anyway, she's looks like it wants to get up. If we could get about 249, that's good, because we could probably be, and I know it's a holiday, it might be slow, whatever, but at least if you could get a foot in, and I know there's a report someone told me on the YouTube channel that the numbers might be good and it might be a catalyst. So I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot going on here, but so far everything is kind of lining up. But sometimes you get a curveball even when everything is lining up. But I'm excited because things are looking so far good. Range would be 241, 249. Hopefully we can hold 246. Anywhere if there's a pullback, this is a nice spot to get in. Anyway, 241, 242, 243. But if we don't get it, 245 is your midpoint. On the midpoint chart, this is a sweet spot, and if we could get above 249, obviously targets 250, 253 to 255, all the way to 257. And if we could clear this out, here comes 265 to 266. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on natural gas.